Hey guys, welcome back! Gran Turismo can sometimes be really boring, and if you miss all the fun from Sega Rally, here's a pretty good alternative, and in two flavors, yeah! Rally de Africa and Rally de Europe were both developed by Prism Arts and released exclusively in Japan. Just now, after a tip from a viewer of the channel, I had the chance to try both of these awesome racing games that have a slight taste of Gran Turismo mixed with Sega Rally. Thinking of it, it really blends nicely simulation with arcade-ish style of driving, sliding around corners in such a masterful manner. Rally de Africa was released back in September of 1998, and we simply have to make our way across the African continent through places like Casablanca, Lake Victoria, Kilimanjaro, Dakar and Congo. The various game modes are Championship, Spot Entry, 2-player and Memory Battle. In the Championship we'll start from the first available machine class, namely the K, and if at the end of the competitions we have accumulated more points than our opponents, we'll be given access to the next class and a new track will also be unlocked. The Spot Entry mode has the same basic idea as the Championship, only this time we'll only tackle a track. In 2-player mode we'll simply race in a circuit against a friend, that's it! And finally, in Memory Battle, we'll have to face a circuit on which only our car is present, and if we beat the time limit imposed by the CPU, we can save it on memory card to compare it with that obtained by a friend. As you have surely understood, the Rally de Africa cars are divided into various categories, K, A and S. The cars in the K class are the slowest, the A class is composed of rally cars, and finally, those of the S class are off-road vehicles. The basic idea of Rally de Africa is dodging cars and bands, but sadly, circuits are too few and too short. A circuit will only be tackled for 2 laps, and we just need to avoid all other CPU drivers that will do everything to not let us pass. Practically all these thoughts and rules applies to Rally de Europe, released 2 years later in April of 2000, again exclusively in Japan. Only the scenery obviously changes from African terrain to twisty European roads, with fluid scrolling graphics, with no signs of slowdowns even when several cars appear on the screen at the same time. It plays identical with pretty much the same driving feeling of Gran Turismo mixed with Sega Rally, and in this one we race through Thessalia, Toulouse, Wales, Liguria and Karlstad, offering also a new car class. Sounds are decent and simply do their job, and not being the best driving games in the world, I only wish that I had these alternatives back in the day, cause as I said, Gran Turismo can be really frustrating at times, and PlayStation 1 owners never got a Sega Rally game. As for Colin McRae Rally, it was the pinnacle for Sony's console in what rally games are concerned, but by then I had already finished it countless times. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this review of a couple of games that never left Japan. Have you already tried them? Tell me everything down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe and to click on that bell icon so that you're notified when my next video becomes available. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.